Hello everybody, my name is Matt and welcome back to the Fantasy Football Fanatic, the channel that's dedicated to the Fantasy Hub Fantasy Football app for both Android and iOS. If you're new to the channel, or if you're returning to the channel and haven't done so already, please like, subscribe and ding the notification bell so that you're notified as soon as I upload a new video. And welcome to episode 7 of the Euro 2020 Fantasy Football game series. In this episode we'll just go back over game week 6, which was the semi-final stage. As always, I'll review how my team did, how my transfers went, view and share my current league positions, and then we look ahead to the final game week 7, which is going to be the final, and as you probably already know, it's going to be Italy versus England, and we all know it's going to come home. So with all that said, let's get into it. So the game was once again updated following the last game week 6. So last week, pretty average to disappointing points total really. So I got 27 points. Still managed to get just a little bit over the average. Top points of the week was 54. As I say, as the fixtures decrease and the number of teams decreases, you expect to get less points. Obviously, leading up to the final, but still I would get more than 27 points. And as a result, my overall world championship position has gone down a bit. So I think it was in the 1,800s last week, and so it slipped down to 2,167 as a result. Did manage though to pick up an extra 0.2 million from a head-to-head challenge, which is pleasing. So yeah, let's have a look at how the team did on an individual player basis. Okay, so this is the team that I had for last week on an individual player basis. So we start with Donnarumma still in goal, and Bonucci. Disappointed they couldn't get a clean sheet, but if you're at the semi-final stage, the chances of getting a clean sheet are reduced drastically, I think, because of the quality of the teams that are left in the competition. So Donnarumma came away with 2 points. He got 1 extra save point. Bonucci just the 1 point, as the Morata scored to level the tie, to take it into extra time, and ultimately Italy winning on penalties. Then I had Luke Shaw from England. I really wanted to bring Luke Shaw in because he's played really well this tournament. He's offered a threat going forward. He's picked up a few assists along the way. So I was hoping that he could do the same against Denmark. Fortunately, that didn't work out. So he got the 1 point. As England conceded the 1 goal against Denmark. I then had also Marler from Denmark again. He's been excellent this tournament, very attacking going forward, getting assists and goals along the way. But England, gladly got through the tie. They got the 2 goals, and I'll take a 0 points if it means that England are going to get to a final of a major championship in over 50 years, which is what's happened. So delighted with that, and that means more than any fantasy points. So yeah, Myler got the 0. So moving into the midfield, I had for Spain I had Fernando Torres and Sarabia in there initially. It came out in the team lineup that Sarabia was injured, so I made the decision to bring Barella in. as I thought he was going to be a bit of a differential. I don't think many, I thought at the time that not many people would pick him. I think more people would have gone for Chiesa, who did obviously score the goal. So in hindsight, he was the better option. But he's obviously more expensive than Barella, and my team, my budget. If I brought in Barella, then I don't think I would have been able to bring in Shaw. So I went with Barella. He did have a few chances in the game, a couple of chances early on that could have on another day turned into a goal. So yeah, he got the 2 points. Torres started the game, but again he didn't score in the game, so only 2 points for him. Then moving on to England, I had Sterling from the previous game week, because he's been in fantastic form throughout the tournament. So wanted to keep him in, and I brought in Mason Mount for to be the second midfielder again. Bit of a differential pick. He's on set pieces or some set pieces, and he does try to get forward as well. So I thought, this again differential pick, might nick a goal, and I might make my way up the league, the mini league as a result. But yeah, again, unfortunately, he didn't bring any attacking returns, so just the 2 points. I brought in Lorenzo Insigne for Italy. I already had Immobile, who got the assist for Chiesa, but Insigne unfortunately didn't get any attacking returns. So now, as you can see, the subs haven't given me any attacking returns out of all clean sheet points out of, in the case of Shaw. So that's unfortunately why the points tally is pretty low. If you bring in 4 transfers and none of them get over the bog standard 2 points, then your points total is going to suffer because of that. But the one good thing was obviously Captain Kane, and he did score. Now that should be 14 points if you'd have converted the penalty on the first try. But again, at the end of the day, England are through. He took the rebound very well. Schmeichel, I think he went to catch the ball, in all honesty, and he didn't. The pace of the ball just bounced out of his hands again, and Kane was there to knock in the rebound. So yeah, happy with Kane's return there. So just have a quick look now at the league standing, my league standing in the mini league. So about overall weekly mini league position, as you can imagine, with the low points total, did take a bit of a dip. So last week I was 108 in the league, so gone down to dropped 20 places, 128. Obviously, I said that my goal was to try and get into the top 100. With only one game to go, and with only being able to pick players from 2 sides now, I think it's probably unlikely that I'm going to break into the top 100 for this game. But probably going to finish in the top 150, which isn't too bad considering I think there's about 2,000 teams in the league. So a fair result, just not as good as it could have been, or as good as I hoped it would be. I'm going to look at the team, my plans for the final. So this is the team as it stands at the moment. So transfers that I'm looking to make. So you've got 4 transfers now, but still, you've only got two teams to pick from now, England and Italy. So I've got two players still that are now out of the tournament. So obviously going to be getting rid of them, Gosens and Marler. So my plan is for Gosens to go for Jorginho in the Italy midfield, because he's pretty cheap, and he's also one of their penalty takers. So in the event, obviously it doesn't happen, but in the event if Italy get a penalty in the game, he's going to be more than likely taking it, and he's he's a very good penalty taker. So I've just got him again, another differential pick. I think there won't be that many people going for Jorginho. So yeah, it's just all about maybe finding a differential where I can to try on the off chance to try and improve my league position. So Gosens will come out, and I'm going to put Jorginho in. Okay, and then for Mailer, I'm going to go for another England defender who I wanted to bring in last week, but the budget wouldn't allow. So that's Harry Maguire. Really big threat from set pieces. He one or two times against Denmark, he got his head on the ball from corners, and Schmeichel had to make at least one good save that that kind of sticks out. So he's always a constant threat for from set pieces, and on the off chance if England do get a clean sheet, he'll get that clean sheet bonus as well. Then the other change that I want to make is Mason Mount. I think that there's better options, if I'm honest, for attacking points to get a higher potential of attacking returns. So I'm going to take Mount out, and I'm going to bring in Chiesa. I think he's probably going to start with his form in the last two games, scoring a goal. So yeah, I'm going to bring in Chiesa, and that's probably all the transfers that I'm going to probably make. To be honest, I can't really see anywhere else that I'd want anyone. I can't really think of anyone else who I'd want to bring in and who would actually start the game. And yeah, I'll keep the captaincy on Harry Kane. See, England's talisman. He's got the golden boot. The golden boot is back on for him if he can score a couple of goals, or he'll be level with Ronaldo. And if he scores a hat trick, and that's living. That'd be absolute dreamland there if he scores a hat trick in the final. But if that happens, he's more than capable of it. We all know this, world class striker. So yeah, gonna leave the captaincy on Kane, and let's see how we get on for the final. Again, let me know if you are playing the game. How did you do in the previous game week? What's your current league position, and who are you looking to bring in for the final? What transfers you're looking to make, or what do you think to my transfers? Let me know in the comments. Guys, that brings to the end of episode 7. Hope you enjoyed that. Again, if you are new to the channel, please like the video, hit the subscribe button, and in the notification bell. Again, you'll be notified when I upload the next video in the series, which will be the last video in the series, episode 8, where we do a final look at my final standings in the mini league, my overall world ranking position, and how my team did that was selected for the final. Now, good luck again if anybody's playing the game who's watching. Good luck to you. Let's hope that England can do it, can make history and win the Euros for the very first time. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.